Have you ever walked away from a conversation thinking, wait, am I overreacting? Was I wrong? Am I the problem? Even when deep down you know you weren't? If that's happened to you, there's a good chance you weren't confused, you were manipulated. Because toxic people have a silent superpower. They make you doubt yourself. Not with force, not with shouting, not with obvious cruelty, but subtly, slowly, quietly. Until one day you realize the most dangerous thing of all. You stopped trusting your own mind. So today we're breaking down exactly how toxic people make you doubt yourself. The psychology, the tactics, the subtle tricks that slip under the radar. And once you learn these, you will never fall for them again. Number 1, they rewrite the story confidently. Toxic people can retell a situation so convincingly that you start questioning your own memory. You'll hear things like, "That never happened. You're remembering it wrong. I never said that." And they say it with such confidence that you start thinking, wait, did I imagine it? This is how self-doubt begins, not because you're wrong, but because they're loud. Number 2, they minimize your feelings. If you express hurt, disappointment, or anger, a toxic person won't validate your emotions. They'll shrink them. You're overreacting. You're too sensitive. You take everything too seriously. These phrases are designed to make you feel like your emotions are exaggerated, irrational, or dramatic. But here's the truth. Your feelings aren't too much. They're just inconvenient for someone who doesn't want to face their actions. Number 3, they twist the blame back onto you. You confront them calmly. You explain exactly what bothered you. 5 minutes later, you're apologizing to them. How? Because toxic people are masters at flipping the story. You bring up what hurt you, and they suddenly become the victim. "I can't believe you'd think that about me. Do you know how much I've done for you? You always make me feel like the bad guy." Now you're defending your intentions instead of holding them accountable. Self-doubt activated. Number 4, they compare you to others. Toxic people love using comparison as a weapon. No one else has a problem with this. Why can't you be more like them? They don't react the way you do. This is their way of isolating you from your own truth, of making you believe your perspective is abnormal or flawed. The more you think you're the only one who feels this way, the more you question your reality. Number 5, they give just enough affection to confuse you. This is the emotional trap. Toxic people aren't awful all the time. If they were, you'd leave instantly. Instead, they mix cruelty with kindness, just enough to keep you hoping. One day, they're cold, dismissive, hurtful. The next day, they're sweet, understanding, caring. This hot and cold dynamic creates a psychological phenomenon called intermittent reinforcement. Your brain becomes addicted to the moments when they're nice, and you start thinking, maybe it is me. Maybe I was too harsh. Maybe if I try harder, the good version will come back. The doubt grows, the self-trust shrinks. Number 6, they use silence as a weapon. If you say something they don't like, if you stand up for yourself, if you set a boundary, they withdraw. They disappear. They ignore you. they shut down emotionally. And suddenly you're panicking. Did I do something wrong? Should I apologize? Did I ruin everything? Their silence makes you blame yourself for simply speaking the truth. Number 7, they make their flaws your responsibility. Toxic people don't say, I need to work on that. Instead, they say, you made me angry. You triggered me. You caused this. If you didn't act like that, I wouldn't behave this way. Their failures become your fault. Their reactions become your responsibility. And over time, you stop trusting your own instincts because you're too busy managing their emotional storms. Number 8, they make you guilty for having boundaries. Toxic people hate boundaries. So when you set one, they treat it as rejection. You don't care about me. Wow, so I'm the bad person now? You're selfish. And suddenly you start doubting yourself for doing something healthy. Healthy behavior shouldn't create guilt. Manipulation does. Number 9, they take advantage of your empathy. You try to understand them. They take advantage. You give them the benefit of the doubt. They use it to rewrite reality. You try to communicate. They use your kindness to escape accountability. And the more you try to be understanding, the more they make you question whether you're the one who needs to change. Number 10, over time, they train you to self-doubt automatically. This is the final stage, what toxic people ultimately want. You start second-guessing everything: your emotions, your decisions, your reactions, your boundaries, your memory, your gut instincts. Once you stop trusting yourself, they don't even need to manipulate you anymore. You do it to yourself. That's the ultimate goal of toxic control: getting inside your mind. But here's the truth they never want you to realize. The doubt in your mind is not a sign that you're the problem. It's a sign that someone trained you to believe you are. Toxic people don't make you doubt yourself because you're wrong. They do it because it benefits them. And the moment you start trusting yourself again, your intuition, your judgment, your emotions, their power over you collapses completely. If this video helped you understand what's really happening when someone makes you doubt yourself, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Have you ever felt self-doubt because of someone else's behavior? Your story might help someone finally recognize that their confusion was never their fault.